It's been fantastic. It's so incredible to see so many young and mature companies under one roof. Frankly, I've been part of an event this large over the course of the last 15 years of being an entrepreneur. We represent HomeLane. HomeLane is a company that we started about 10 years back, and we've got a booth over here as part of the startup Mahakumbh. But I think what was really, really exciting was the panel that we just had right before this recording, where we actually spoke a little bit about how consumer trends have changed after the pandemic and the impact on the internet economy. It's such an exciting time to be building businesses in India right now. We spoke a little bit about it in the last session. Two or three huge trends that I feel could be very interesting to a budding D2C entrepreneur. One, because the customer base is no longer very homogeneous. There are multiple different brand customer cohorts that are getting created. So if you're building a D2C brand, you actually have an opportunity to build for any of these customer cohorts. You don't need to be or try to be a brand which addresses all the cohorts in one go. The advantage with that is you're able to reserve resources and preserve resources and build a brand which can really be loved by a specific segment. So that's one interesting thing that we're seeing with the market, both across price and value segments. The second thing that we are seeing is that the infrastructure needed to be able to build good D2C brands is really, really strong, and it's getting stronger with the likes of ONDC, with the likes of all the other e-commerce platforms that exist. There are specialist services available for you to do logistics, for you to do packaging, for you to do manufacturing. The fact is that you have a lot of the infrastructure available to build a really large, well-known consumer brand from India today that a lot of entrepreneurs didn't have an opportunity of doing a few years back. So that's number two. And the third one, from a startup Mahakumbh standpoint, at the end of the day, we learn from each other. You can't really build businesses in isolation. And some of the best businesses or folks who built businesses have experienced either working with folks, they've had mentors from other industries, they've seen how other companies have been able to grow their business. I think a platform like this just allows you to, in 1 or 2 or 3 days, get exposed to so many different businesses, exposed to so many different ways of building a business. I know that there are folks who've come to our booth at HomeLane and spoken about a specific home category brand they're trying to build. As much for them as for us, we found it interesting because they could be the partners for tomorrow for us. So I feel that an event like this really throws open the door to a lot of new opportunities, and we should try and grab it with both hands. And I really look forward to what all the brands land up doing after this.